I'm Nanoq, king of this deep freeze throne. You're the guy who wants to flip my home. You wave your little map like a deed in your hand. Just package up that island, I'll expand my brand. You call it real estate, I call it where my children eat. You call it great potential, I call you proudly obsolete. You threaten us with tariffs, tantrums, all caps red, but you can't bully melting ice already over your head. Keep your hands off Greenland, keep your tantrums off our snow. You can scream into a blizzard, but the wind just tells you no. We were here before your slogans, we'll be here when they're outgrown. This is Greenland, not a strip mall. It is not for you to own. I'm Gyrfalcon, white flash in the stormy sky. I've seen empires rise and absolutely fail to fly. You squint at shrinking ice caps like a clearance sale. Half off coastal cities, ship the profits in the mail. You treat each fragile border like a dotted line to bend. Confuse the word agreement with whatever I demand. You see a sovereign people as a line in your report, but flags are not for leasing to a grifter's little court. You think the world's a closing sale, a bargain bin of flax to nail, but there's a word you never learn to understand. From every shore that's had enough, from voices finally calling bluff, we're drawing lines you cannot cross with your demand. Keep your hands off Greenland, keep your bluster off our shore. You can roar into the darkness, but the North has heard it all before. We are more than what you're eyeing, we're the storm you can't postpone. This is Greenland, not your plaything. It is not for you to own.
Who's Greenland's future son? Not your ego, not your son. Can you bully ice and land?
No, we will not break on demand.
Can you buy a people's past?
No, our roots are built to last.
Can you scare a polar bear?
No, we've seen worse men than you up here. Mr. President, with all respect, a polar bear can fake. Your threats fall softer than the ice you helped to break. You call this just a deal, a little harmless fun, but you can't evict the midnight sun. We've watched your kind in every age turn every tantrum into stage. You paper over borders with your name in lights, but no decree and no decree you sign can turn this Arctic into mine, because this land